Hey friends, EJ here at the back porch, and it's almost Christmas time. So we thought we'd come to you and show you a little bit about maybe a walk around the store, highlight some of our Christmas goodies. They're moving quickly. They're moving out quicker probably than this video will post, but at least you'll get to see some of the things that we've got, some of the things that are available here, and we'll stroll through the store. Got some pretty cool pieces here, some decorative things. We don't normally do a lot with decorative type stuff, mostly just antiques, but here's a good piece of Fenton. That's Fenton glassware. It's the Santa sleigh and the reindeer type thing, and got some vintage snowmen and some odds and ends. Everybody loves red-handled cookware for this time of year. We've got several of those. This is quite the beautiful piece for those of you who love Blue Ridge. It's the Santa Claus and Agatha Peterson Mammy jar, and of course the Christmas tree plate. Offers some pretty good stuff, some pretty good Blue Ridge pieces mixed among our decor, if you will. Over here, a couple of pretty cool pieces. Some vintage Santa Claus lined up, some more vintage decor type things, but they all have some age to them. I always like this little tree. It's kind of a fisherman's tree with fishing lures and those sorts of things, and an old minnow trap. That's pretty cool. And I like how here has been incorporated this pretty cool old tin toy, the Hercules Ferris wheel there, and this beautiful brass gilded, I guess you'd say, scale. It all looks pretty good, and it comes together. Piece of Fenton there, some cast iron. It all works good together and is quite decorative. I have a lot of help with that. Raggedy and Ann. Everybody remember Raggedy and Ann? Raggedy Ann and Andy. Absolutely. Well, there they are in mint condition, available here at the back porch. If you'll notice, we've got some vendors down the middle now. We've brought in some displays to offer a bigger selection of smalls. Each of these have some different pieces that are incorporated in, some vintage snow, a beautiful cake plate there. That's actually a Fenton plate. That's a really good piece for you Fenton collectors. Turquoise Fenton cake plate there. This particular display is joined with our new vendor over here. Some friends that have brought in some pretty good pieces. We've got a great Hoosier cabinet there, screen pie safe, a couple of those, and some good smalls mixed in. Good mid-century modern there. Some Fire King Primrose, which looks great this time of year. This is a great vendor. If you haven't been here in person to see them yet, come check them out. And they're a great addition to our store. Also, this new vendor here, she's brought in some mid-century modern, well, for lack of better terminology, mid-century era type Christmas pieces that are developed there. And this is also a new vendor here. We've also brought in some more Fenton pieces. As you know, I hit that big Fenton lick, and this vendor has too. Brought in probably 300 pieces of coin dot in both blue and white and cranberry, if you like those sorts of things. And everybody loves plaid this time of year, so these sorts of things work really well. And then you got the red and white for decor there. Those are some pretty cool pieces that display well. These make great Christmas gifts, by the way. Not really a Christmas gift video, but these look really good on the wall. They're priced really well. They're well done. So Blue Springs Woodworking, they do good work there. Some local art here, and some good pieces up through here. Our mid-century booth has done a little bit of a reset. They don't have a lot of Christmas going, but they do have this really good Formica top table that would present well, and that sort of thing. One thing I'd like to highlight back here, you'll just have to kind of overlook WGRV there playing in the background, but check out this dollhouse. These are apparently pretty big deals, and this is intricately done. My understanding, it's wired for electricity, and there's a huge following for those sorts of things. So if you're a dollhouse person or a doll collector, check that out. That's a pretty cool piece right there. Booth 34 over here doing their Christmas thing. They've got some really cool cinnamon tree ornaments and some homemade ornaments there. Some good vintage looking types of things. Some sleigh bells. Other Christmas type pieces along with their primitive and early Americana decor. Always good booths and selection here from Joe and Martha. Ray and Daphne here have got some really good pieces. They're continuing Ray and Daphne are continuing their 50% off fall Corningware sale. And she's actually brought in some pretty rare pieces, so check those out if you're a Corningware person. And they always keep good pieces in here, good mid-century pieces, as well as some good furniture pieces. This wall is also theirs, and they've got a good selection there. Everybody loves sleigh bells for Christmas, so those are pretty cool. There's a booth down here that I probably should have showed you. By the way, check out this hall tree. That's the right size for anybody that's looking for one. Everybody likes the ones that are a little more narrow and not huge if you don't have room for the big one. So that's a cool piece. We'll make you a group deal on the hall tree and Raggedy Ann and Andy. This is a good piece. I hate to like dangle the carrot in front of your nose, but it actually sold today. This 7-foot aluminum tree and color wheel both sold today. But they are a very good selection, very good piece. Everybody loves those mid-century, 1940s and 50s types of pieces. And Eddie here has a really good selection of new things that he's brought in. I don't think we've been to you on YouTube since he's got his booth squared away, but he's got some Santa blow molds. Those sell really well. Good kind of retro looking Christmas tree there with some glass blown ornaments and those sorts of things. We've got some glass blown ornaments scattered here and there and everywhere. So if you're looking for those sorts of things, then we can hook you right up. Everybody loves pink gooseberry. Got some pink gooseberry Pyrex back there. If you're looking for that, we'd be glad to help you out. Miss Darlene brought in some more hats. Everybody loves Darlene's hats. They don't stay very long. Her hats and her cookbooks sell really well. So if you're looking for hats and cookbooks, then you can come to the right place at the Back Porch Antiques. Mr. Jack and Miss Arlene's booth back here is doing very well. They've got good stuff. Love this old butcher's block with the knife block added to it. It's got a good look to it. Also a child's cupboard over here in the vintage alligator type paint. That's a cool piece. You see those not very often. Scott here. Scott's got some really good stuff that sometimes gets looked over, but he's got some really good Native American, indigenous peoples type jewelry. Some really old stuff, some really valuable stuff, a lot of turquoise, some coral. So check him out with this. Also Native American Puebloan pottery. So there's a big collectorship for that. And those are some really good pieces that you might be interested in. Here are some Christmas type theme pieces. The Santa Claus bells, always a good selection of quilts as well. Some good Fenton pieces in there, some blue hobnail, and some pretty cool pieces they've got in there. But always a good selection. The vendors have just went above and beyond to prepare for Christmas. I'm excited about this. Some good pieces, good smalls in here. Just some odds and ends here and there. This is the lady that sells all the bottles. And here is a mink collar, just in case by chance you need to go to that gala that you need the mink collar for. I'll probably be sneezing now. But that, my friends, is the real deal. You were somebody if you had one of those back in the day. The vintage creepy looking Santa Clauses sell really well right now. We've got a few of those. And so come get them while they last. This is a continuation of booth 34, exquisitely designed. So we're thankful to have them among our midst. Cast iron guys still got some cast iron going. And here, by the way, is the rest of that Fenton I was telling you about. Blue coin dot galore. I've never seen so much blue coin dot in one store. And I hate to blow my own whistle, but there you go. So there's a pretty good selection there. Also, in this case, we've still got a good selection of figurines that would make for great Christmas gifts. Lots of good things in there. Glowing glass, pink glass, rare Fenton pieces. Down at the bottom there is a couple of Christmas ornaments. Those glow in the dark. They're pretty rare, pretty cool pieces. Booth WH57 over here has a really good retro feel to it. Lots of pretty cool things. Some ETSU stuff over there. Some old annuals. Those sorts of things. Here's some pretty cool pieces I didn't know they'd brought in. But Greenville High School letters. So if you're a Greenville High School collector, Greenville collector, some pretty cool stuff there. Some candles, the vintage Christmas candles. Everybody loves those. Stocking hangers, some good glassware too. Blendo options over there. really, again, I hate to toot my own horn, but the store looks as good now as it ever has, especially since, you know, I've owned it. The guys before, they had it looking good, but we've got some really good vendors. Our vendors have brought good things in. They trust us with selling their things, and it's ready. By the way, I'd like to officially invite you to our Christmas open house on November 18th from 4 to 8 p.m. There will be snacks, giveaways, music, the whole 9 yards. We're going to do it up and do it right. And our vendors will be here to help you get the absolute best deal that they can. And we want to make sure that you get the Christmas gifts that you need at your price. If I can help you with anything, if you saw anything in this video that you'd like to purchase, I'd be glad to wrap it up and send it to you or lay it back for you or help you find whatever it is that you're looking for. But we're grateful. Here we are at Christmas and Thanksgiving. We're thankful and looking forward to that Christmas season. So anyway, EJ from the back porch, and I'll catch you later.